on NBA 2K TV. We're inside the bubble with Washington Mystics and 2K fan Aerial Powers. Plus, we're talking 2K21 with Mike Wang and Agent Zero. We check in with community members, and we have some hints on what you can expect from my team in 2K21. That's all happening now.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
These are exciting times. The NBA is back. The WNBA is back.
I don't know about you, Chris, but I absolutely love seeing live basketball on my screen once again. It's glorious.
It is awesome, and it's been fun to see what the players are doing to keep busy inside the bubble. A lot of them, of course, are hooping on NBA 2K.
Yeah, speaking of which, one WNBA player, Aerial Powers, is even hosting her own 2K tournament, and we caught up with her to talk about the upcoming WNBA season and, of course, her 2K game. Take a look. Aerial Powers, welcome to 2K TV. So excited to have you on. I've wanted to have you on the show for a long time, so I am super excited that you're here right now. I know you're in the WNBA bubble. How is that and what's going on?
It's great. My internet is back and active, so I am in a wonderful state right now.
What have you been up to in the bubble?
Just right now, getting ready, start trying to stay prepared and stay healthy, and then, of course, doing my stream and stuff.
Well, tell us a little bit more about your streaming activity.
I'm doing a lot of 2K, of course, and there's not a lot of things going on right now. Sports are finally getting back into the world, right? So that's what I've been doing.
So I know you're big into 2K. What modes do you jump into?
Right now, my favorite is actually going to the park and playing 3v3, and also Pro-Am. A little more Pro-Am now because there's different times, like, not as realistic as I think I is.
So the WNBA...
Yo, to all my people who up late with me, salute. Hey, my nigga John Doe. Yo, salute my boy John Doe. Yeah, whatever you doing, be safe out there, my boy. You know, you out there in the field, man. Shout out my boy John Cosa, man. Protect yourself at all times, baby. Y'all in for a good match. All my people up late with me, enjoy this. Can't sleep, so we up here doing this. If my son watching right now, I love you, boy. Shout out to Gio. If my girl watching, shout out to my girl Desi, love you. Hey, John, that's whatever, bro. You already know I'm up, man. So, whatever. Well, I'm just up here doing this for the people, all the kids watching. They're supposed to be in bed, but they're on their tablets. Well, for them, cursing down to a minimum.
Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, the one-and-done draft requirement will be abolished very soon. In the meantime, the G League professional path has been introduced for those looking to come straight out of high school. A salary of $125,000, potential endorsements, and access to NBA development has enticed more than a few to pursue this new avenue. Kevin?
Yeah, the G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Saturday, they'll be
I'm
matching up
finna
with Chris
kick
Paul
Utah
and
ass
the
right
Oklahoma
now.
City Thunder.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, they don't need to be at their best for this contest.
I'm on a
Anything
winning
short of
streak right
excellence,
now,
and they'll
too.
be
And
in.
I know how difficult they
And
can.
checking out Utah's opening
Yeah,
lineup,
R.I.P. the GOAT.
Rivers out
R.I.P.
there
the
with
GOAT.
Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard.
Alright,
And it's
John, I'm
Henry
gonna
in
let you
the
know right
center
after this
position.
game,
And
bro.
for
Right
New
after
York,
this.
they've got Michael
But
Porter.
I'm gonna keep it on
Turner
the
is up
stream.
there with Barrett. Then
Rest in
there's
peace,
Bull.
Scoop.
And it's Ramsey at the
Scoop.
power forward position.
A.K.A. Dion
Many
Matthews.
has been nervous talking
Indiana
playing
lost
more
a
regular
goal.
season games overseas. Good idea, or is the season hard enough as it is?
I like the balance where it is right now, Kevin. A few games you get a chance to go
Indiana, y'all
overseas,
really lost a good one right there.
during the season
Indiana.
or preseason, but just add more travel. I don't know if it's a good idea.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Rivers against Turner. Rivers passes to Mitchell. And here's Rivers. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Just 4 to shoot. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Outside Leonard. Over Porter. That shot. off the
I'm
mark.
telling you, John, I got
Go
the
the
trade
other
info.
way.
I got Bo, bro. Oh, that's it to the bucket. Let's go.
And it's
Oh, he sold his ass. Get back, get back.
Here's
Yeah,
Rivers
man.
to the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Ramsey. Here's Bull. Goes up with it again. And he sinks the layup.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Rivers. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Henry with it. The drive by Mitchell. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. To the middle. Here's Bull. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Bull's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Leonard. It's rebounded by New York. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities.
Stop playing with me. And one on him. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Story of the game. They may not get the spotlight, but the Utah Jazz are one of the best run teams in the NBA. Their run as a legacy trust. That means every dime of profit goes back into the team.
And that one falls for Turner. Steve, you were talking about the reinvestment for the Jazz. An upgraded arena, new practice facilities.
Necessary moves, you know this, to stay competitive. The Jazz fans love their team, and they're showing that commitment in return.
Now here's Leonard. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And no good. Here's Leonard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Bull. Tries again. They shoot again. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds. And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Yeah, bro, I got the trade influence and shit, man. Yo, I lucked up. Hey, bro, I took the chip, though. I tell you what, I was trying to get the nigga RJ Barrett out of there, right, John? And then I ain't get the trade I wanted for the shooting guard, for RJ Barrett. So guess what? We took the chip anyway that year, and when I took the chip next season, I had Bo on the charts with me, bro. We in there. Shout out to Bagger.
He can handle, he can shoot.
Shout out to my boy Bajir Razai. That is Zai.
And just trying to get some traction.
Don't forget to hit the follow.
It hasn't been pretty.
So this is a good time to
Yeah, man, that trade influence is big, bro.
Can't keep doing what
People be like, it's mad hard to play on Hall of Fame or Superstar. It's not hard to play on Superstar Hall of Fame. You already know. It's not hard to play on Hall of Fame or Superstar. You just got to make sure, you know, it's going to be winning seasons, it's going to be losing seasons with the trade influences going, bro.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Dimes.
Well, it's not often you see
Dimes, the boy Dimes out there serving them dimes.
That's
2
what
for
makes him
5.
special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
The Jazz working the ball around now. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And a wide open look for Porter. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Leonard with the bucket.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Turner with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Barrett kicks to Turner. Pass to Bull. Shot clock at 6. And now Utah, fast break. Leonard with the ball. Mitchell wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You watch Mitchell's shot, the mechanics, the footwork, the elevation, all working in harmony.
Rivers against Turner. Passes it to Bull. Here's Ramsey. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. 8-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd. I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Offensive rebound. Bull can't connect from short range.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
No good on that one.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Jazz trail by 9. Rivers dishes to Leonard. Kicks it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got his second basket.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell.
Yo, Gaston, what up?
Body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Right wing. Bull the pass to Ramsey. Count that bucket.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
8. The Jazz shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Mitchell, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
Turner inside. He's guarded by Rivers. The inside shot is off from Turner. And Leonard has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 5 now.
What I like about Kawhi's shot, no matter the distance, always seems to be on balance.
And Turner kicks to Barrett. He feeds it to Bull. Shoots over Henry. Bull can't hit.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Leonard the pass to Rivers. Now the pass to Mitchell. Down low. And that one's good, Henry. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Ramsey. Turner against Rivers. Turner passes to Ramsey. Oh, that's blocked. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Nice D from Porter.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Oh, you already know, Savage. What up, Sav?
He's guarded closely.
Really a sponge. Donovan Mitchell watches a ton of film, accepts coaching, and applies it. A big part of his rise to stardom.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Dotson. Back to Turner. Here's Aldridge, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Utah. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the early success of Mitchell speaks to his ability to absorb and take coaching.
Yes, credit that coaching staff, putting him in position to succeed, helping him also to develop. His decision-making is growing game by game.
Passes to Powell. Oni, Turner covering. Oni, the rebound by Turner.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And Utah has possession. The Knicks making the shot. Offensive rebound. Powell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Unable to get that one. The Knicks lead by 6. Now Turner, 7 points in the game. Here's Dotson. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Turner off the drive. And Turner with the slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Bogdanovich. The Knicks making the shot. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Turner. How about 43 points per? 20 assists and over 4.5 steals a game. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Cantor's shot is off.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And the shot goes down.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Knox, guarded by Robinson. And there's the pass to Turner. He dishes it to Cantor. Here's Knox. And that one goes long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Baxter. They get it back. Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
The fadeaway. Bank shot, no good.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And Turner with the slam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the Jazz with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Baxter passes to Robinson. To the left side wing. Wide open shot is on the money.
Yes.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 6-point lead. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his third assist on the night. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action after this word. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic. He's out there with Robinson. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Celtics was superb. He ended up with 43 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Utah with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. He's covered by Cantor, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovic has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
And New York making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. Well, we see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
Now, here is Robinson after Enes Kanter's miss.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Turner looking around. Outside Thomas. Double by Bogdanovic. New York moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Here's Cantor. It's deflected. Outside Robinson. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the
Shit, John was just talking about the park just now, Fredo.
Here's Knox. Covered by Robinson. Knox, the pass to Turner. And Turner with the slam.
that sort of showmanship
Get
is just
big
deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Outside, Bogdanovic. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovic. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
They get the rebound.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
A different look for Utah. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Take a look at Turner. He's currently atop in the Eastern Conference. He's got a lot of fans the world over.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be #1 on their ballots if they were voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Leonard, the pass to Mitchell. And here is Henry. And here's Leonard. He has 5. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Smileagich. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Rivers against Turner. Here's Wagner. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The shot by Turner, no good.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
New York leading by 5. On the wing, Turner. Let's go. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
Turner against Rivers.
Yo, shout out to Truly, yo. Hey, Truly, man, link me up, man.
Here's Knox.
Sound like the dude with a good personality, good spirit, man. Link us up, Truly.
And adjustments on the fly.
Shout out to Truly Flag. Shout out to the Truly Blessed team, man.
Thomas against Mitchell. Outside Leonard. Rivers with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Henry. And he banks in the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
New York leading by 5. Turner dishes the ball. Pass to Wagner. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he's got his first chance at the line here for the Knicks. Porter comes in for Kevin Knox. And Barrett subbed in for Thomas.
Junior, what up, Junior? Shout out to Junior from the mob. Shout out to Truly Flag from the mob.
Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. And Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball. Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Rivers passes to Leonard. Back to Rivers. Lets it go with a 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle, here's Wagner. And that one is hammered home.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Jazz trail by 10.
Shout out to all the followers on the check-in. Shout out to Truly
Up
Blessed.
top, Leonard, guarded by Porter. Leonard, no luck.
They have been board dominant clinical in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the jump by Ball.
It's too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position.
Shout out to Big Raph. Shout out to Big Raph. Big Raph. Big Raph. Big Raph. Big Raph movements. It's all about Big Raph movements. That's right. I'm going to follow that. Don't worry about that. We're following that. As soon as this stream is over, shout out to Big Raph movements.
Down by 12. They'll be playing host to Portland for the next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Here's Turner. A rebound by the Jazz. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Porter with the steal. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, Marcus is really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
Get that out of here.
Thank you.
Shout out to Troy with that follow at. Troy, don't forget to hit the follow button. Shout out to Truchilo Canty, Valley Thompson. Big Raph movements. Follow that.
Rivers against Turner.
Follow Big Raph. Follow that page.
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Left side, Turner. Outside, Porter. Over Rivers. Leaps for it. 2 on the clock, and it doesn't even draw iron. Jazz trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Leonard, that's for 2. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside, Turner. Shoots over Henry. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Passes it to Ramsey. Stolen by Rivers. Now the feed to Mitchell. It's deflected.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Missed it. Even after all those chances.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game over Porter, and it's Leonard missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
And the Jazz call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man.
As a team, as a unit.
Much love, much support, man. Keep the profanity to a minimum for all the kids watching on tablets. Much love and honor. Respect your parents.
Checked in. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. You take a look at Turner, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
quite a roll he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Here's Baxter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both good from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Outside Turner. Pass to Barrett. Back to Turner. He kicks to Barrett. For 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 6 seconds separating the shot.
Troy Asheville, I can't tell you I'm too familiar with the players' lounge. Can you elaborate? Maybe teach me something new I don't know about?
But the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
1 second left, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster.
That was a good pass. That was a good pass.
Is impressive, outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
What a half. Shout out to John Doe, commissioner in the mob. Shout out to Fredo the GOAT, mob representative. Shout out to Raph on that raid. Shout out to Troy Asheville on the stream. All the people viewing right now, much love. Thank you for being here with me.
Here's Turner. They've got Barrett. He's out there with Turner. Bol is out there with Porter. And it's Ramsey in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. Now, here's Porter. 10-point lead. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about and read about all the time, Steve. Do you think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
So Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there are also longer time throughout the All-Star games, and there's not as many back-to-backs.
Now here's Leonard with the fadeaway. And it's in there. Leonard's got 9.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the
Sure, I'm gonna have to look into that,
need
Troy.
to force anything.
I'm gonna have to look into that, buddy.
Now
Put
Turner.
that to my attention. I'm gonna have to see if that's a, oh, this still.
Mitchell outside. The pass to Henry. Shoots over Turner. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Henry.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Bol kicks to Turner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Rivers can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 8. Turner passes to Ramsey. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Rivers. Kicks to Leonard. That shot missing. Nice D from Porter.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
They get it back, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Utah called for the foul. The Knicks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yo, Troy, that's a great come up, Troy. That's an awesome come up, buddy. You was up there killing them.
He hits both from the stripe.
You done took some bus fare, huh?
So it's Utah now. A 12-point game. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Henry. Here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. It's Rivers on the wing. The Jazz again can't hit it.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And how about breaking out the stats?
That's facts, Troy.
Nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Mitchell. Drops in the tray. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Well, when it comes to carrying an offense, few young players do it as well as Donovan Mitchell.
New York moving the ball around. Bull. But he gets it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Goes up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Jazz trail by 11. Rivers dishes to Mitchell. Porter with a block.
And you know, as he learns the game,
Troy, I'm telling you, he taking everything. He taking student passes, all that. That boy putting diplomas in jeopardy.
The Knicks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Taking 2 shots.
Hey, shout out to Casio on that like. Don't forget to give us that follow.
First one falls for him.
we're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Kevin Knox is checked in for the Knicks. Thomas comes in for Barrett.
Yeah, I do.
Kind
of got it off right now, late night, and I'm going to be getting up because I got this puppy. She ain't sitting down. I got this American Bulldog mixed with American Pit Bull. So, she ain't trying to sit down, so I got to be up and down, so there's no purpose for the camera. You know what I'm saying? Make sense?
Here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Just 2 to shoot. From deep. That one no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Turner passes to Ramsey. An easy 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Rivers with it. Picked up by Turner. And here is Henry. He's got 8. He kicks it to Mitchell. From 13 feet, it goes down. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
Now here's Turner. He's got 19. There's the pass to Ramsey. Fires from 14, and it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz trail by 13. Leonard on the wing. He's got 9. Mitchell against Thomas. Here's Henry. Back to Mitchell.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna put on the camera as soon as I get a chance. And hell yeah, she hard to deal with, Birdie. I don't know what's up with her. She ain't trying to sit down. But I definitely got her trained off the leash.
You know, Kevin, he would tell you
She's still palm size.
enough to play and defend.
She off the leash with it right now. She don't even move on the leash.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
Right side Turner to the paint. Cantor, the pass to Ramsey. Kicks to Turner. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Still Knicks ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at New York.
24-0 on them.
Just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
On the wing, Mitchell. Turner covering. That's tipped. Thomas kicks to Turner. Trying to end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The first one falls. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for New York. Damian Dotson comes in for Thomas. For the Jazz. Both free throws good from Turner. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's the reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
Here's Knox. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Aldridge. Turner up top. Over Robinson. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Aldridge. 23 points for Dime.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Oni. Aldridge is covering. Oni. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ennis Cantor. For Utah, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Dotson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Robinson. The inside shot. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. That's tipped. Outside Turner. And And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into
I'm
points.
trying to tell you, I ain't got Aldridge. I'm in,
Points off turnovers have been
I
a
got,
huge bonus. I mean,
this is
that
my 4th
aggressive
season,
defense
bro.
has
Currently
also
playing my
paid
4th
dividends
year.
at the
I
offensive
believe
end
so,
of the
yeah.
floor.
And, yeah, I got Aldridge and Bobo, bro, through the trade influence. They both popped up. After I took the chip one season, they both popped up in the roster next season. So you already know I used that to the best of my advantage. Plus, I got Aldridge when he was old. So I just switched him up, took him off the bench, put the rookie out there. Have Aldridge come in off the bench. Feel me? Smoke him.
Both free throws good from Turner. And Utah has possession. They trail by 16. Passes it to Pop. Here's Baxter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now here's Turner, 25 points in the game. Here's Cantor. Rebound, Utah. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Baxter. The Jazz with another miss. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Knox, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, he about maxed out, bro. And I think he in his 17th year, bro.
Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The dish to Powell. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and Cantor pulls it down.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
And Turner kicks to Dotson. Back to Turner. Fires the 3. Second chance effort. It's good. Aldridge has got 8.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
And the pass to Baxter. 6 feet out. Dotson with the rebound.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over eager.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
And that's a special play coming from the one.
Oh yeah, nah, my play ain't maxed out on badges. He had my play had I got 14 badges. I kind of simplified it. I ain't want all the other badges. I kind of went for the key stuff I need. God damn, that's the second N1. I kind of went for the things I need. You feel me? I need to be breaking niggas' ankles as a point guard. You know, shout out to Bray World. Shout out to Bray World. Bray World. This is Bray World. Bray World over everything.
In for Cantor. Michael Porter comes in for Kevin Knox. And
You know, I try to focus on snapping ankles, focus on passing, focus on finishing. You feel me? So that kind of simplified me to like a finisher. But still in all, I'm like a playmaker, so I use that to the best of my ability.
There's 117 left in the third quarter of the game.
Kind of working for me too, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm currently playing on, not on Hall of Fame, I'm on Superstar difficulty. The one right under Hall of Fame. Shit, in a minute I'm about to up it, because I went 24-0 on Superstar. See what Hall of Fame doing, see if I could take the chip on Hall of Fame.
Outside Bogdanovich.
Oh, good boy. Yeah, man.
Here's Porter.
Holy
that
brick
is
that.
up. And Utah the other way now. Down low.
Oh, good pass. God damn. Yeah, Troy, we gotta link up though, Troy, in the park or something. I'm about to get up in the park with my boy John Cosa and my boy Fredo. Everybody watching me, I gotta link up with M4MG, especially if y'all on Grand Theft Auto. We up there heavy, man.
It's a dilemma. If you get a great look early,
We up there heavy, man. I'm car shit lit up, bro.
To the right wing.
Jumping.
Offensive rebound. Wagner. No good with the leg. And so it's the New York Knicks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside,
Closing these boys out,
and
man.
now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this.
Closing them out.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Utah. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Mitchell in for Rivers. Jazz trail by 16, so on the floor for Utah. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robinson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then is Donovan Mitchell, and it's Baxter in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Mitchell. Shoots over Turner. The Jazz again can't hit it. Oh, with it.
Stop playing with me.
It's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Leonard.
I got you, bro. I'm on the Call of Duty Warzone too. I'm definitely on that. Send me that, man, in a message.
New York leading by 18. Pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Leonard. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Turner inside. Covered by Mitchell. Knocks down the three ball. 11 points for R.J. Barrett.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, here's Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
To the middle, deflects the pass. Here's Ramsey. Here's Porter, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Here's Leonard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
So difficult to stop Leonard from scoring. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
Oh, my boy from Utah. Shout out to Utah, man.
Kawhi Leonard give him great
Oh, he talking about fucking Kawhi. Yeah, man.
with his
Still got to shout out Utah. They got him over there. Yeah, that would be nasty, right? Kawhi and D-Mitch, bro. Anyway, man, get you some rest, man. You already know, bro. Salute, man. Most definitely, bro. Peace and love, my boy.
First free throw is good. And for Kawhi. He never seems
Shout out
like
to
he's forcing the
Quinda.
issue offensively.
He
Quinda.
has studied the post games of Michael
Don't
Jordan.
forget to
Being
follow
able to score at
Quinda.
all three level has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
Kevin Knox is checked in for New York. Leonard hits them both.
The NBA champion, Finals MVP, Kawhi has done a lot in a short time.
Turner passes to Bull. The rebound by the Jazz. Henry's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Leonard, and he drops it in from the low post. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half. New York leading by 17. Turner passes to Ramsey. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Mitchell against Turner. Mitchell passes to Baxter. It's tipped. Turner against Mitchell. Great D that time from Leonard.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
So it's the Jazz now after the miss from Turner. Here's Baxter. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball kicks to Turner. To the inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Leonard. To the paint. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside, Ramsey lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Get that out of here.
21.
Shout out to Unda.
Their last 3 field goals have come.
Yo, love your support, Unda. Much love, yo. Much blessings in your life. Prosperity and all of that, bro. Prosperity, peace, all of
Mitchell's
that.
shot is good. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And right there, Donovan Mitchell showing off that confidence. He's quick and he's powerful.
Turner passes to Knox. Henry with the rebound. Henry's got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell with it, picked up by Turner. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for New York. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Knicks. At the line number 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3-ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
Now here's Rivers. Back to Leonard. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 25 points in the game.
He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
Here's Turner. Down the step back J. And the Knicks lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now here's Rivers. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. From deep three-point range, Henry misses. The Knicks leading by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Dimes.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Now here's Crowder. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. The shot missing, and New York will come the other way. The pass to Ramsey. Stolen away.
Fredo, John Costa, where y'all at? We about to hit this park up.
Shoots. Knicks with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Outside Aldridge. Out to the wing. Here's Ramsey. And the wing jumper offline. And the Jazz with possession here. 19-point game. Here's Rivers. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And what they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.
John, go ahead and comment. Let me know you're still watching. Fredo, let me know. If not, I'm going to keep this season going.
Hey Shaq here, another game, another double-double. You had to choose which is the greater value to this team, your passing or your scoring.
Definitely the passing, man. And that, when guys feel more involved in the offense, that bleeds over to other areas of the game as well. Suddenly guys defend harder, run the floor faster, pound the glass. For me, it's about spraying the ball around so everyone gets a taste and feel parts of what we got going on here.
That's right, baby. Everybody eats barbecue chicken alert.
This is the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your New York Knicks.
Get hip or get stung.
I think I know the answer, but Hornet, you like to bet on sports, right?
Daddy needs a new pair of Jordans.
Those are a little worn out. And you do like your apps, right?
Love apps. Who doesn't?
Okay, then I've got something you are going to love. It's called Parlay Paradise, and it's an app where you can bet on all your favorite NBA matchups, in-game betting, money line, over, under, you name it.
Ooh, how do I sign up?
Very easy. Look for Parlay Paradise anywhere you download apps. Then use code HORNET15. You'll get a 15% deposit bonus up to $1,000 when you sign up.
Well, that's some serious scratch, Hank.
You bet it is, Hornet. Parlay paradise where your betting dreams come true.
Actually, Hank, can I borrow some cash? I'm a little in the red.
I got you covered.
Thanks, man.
I didn't get a comment, y'all. What's up? Talk to me, Fredo. What's good? Right now I'm going against Brooklyn. Come on, talk to me. John, you still there? Alright. No reply. I'm gonna jump into it. People want to see content.
Kind of came about for me.
Who else you got playing?
You know, I have a few girls. I have Shakita, I have Hazel, I have Alicia. Sorry, it's a lot of names. Wendy, and then on the WNBA side, myself, of course, Angel McCartry, Diamond Shields, and Brittany Griner. And for me, it was like, okay, how can I empower women? Well, let's have women that you see in sports that are active on this platform, right? So it's 4 WNBA stars, and then it's 4 2K stars. And, you know, right now, it's how do we get more females into 2K and into gaming altogether? So Shakita was drafted last year, the first female, and then no female this year. So we're like, okay, we don't want to take a step backwards. We want to keep going. I want to make a platform for these females that we can do this tournament and have more and more people involved. So I reached out to the girls, kind of talked to them about it, and they were down.
You mentioned some other WNBA players involved in the tournament. What about you and the Mystics? Are you the best 2K player in the Mystics, or who else do you play with?
Actually, yeah, I am. My teammates, they're not big gamers. They actually teased me a lot last year because I used to bring my system every single where. Sometimes I would play before games when we're just chilling and hanging out. So I'm getting them more involved. But in the WNBA right now, who I'm playing the most will be Alicia Gray. She's on Dallas' team. She was actually in the tournament with me when I did the tournament for 2K.
Well, awesome. I know you're also involved in Gamer.vote. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Gamer.vote, I think it's amazing because as gamers, we make up about 133 million plus gamers in the world, right? That's a lot of people, right? And right now, with everything we're facing, and you have a lot of social injustice going on in the world, how do we make change? And for me, it's how do I make change more than just a tweet, more than just an Instagram post? It's in the polls. It's in registering to vote and voting. You're going to be affected by voting no matter you vote or you don't vote. So why wouldn't you rather have a say? And for Gamers.vote, I teamed up with them just because of that reason. Because if I get someone that might not even be thinking of voting, and they're young and they just become the age to vote, and they're looking at my stream and I'm talking about them, they're like, okay, I should. And so that's why I teamed up with them.
Well, that's awesome. If somebody's watching this interview right now and they're excited to see you in the park, give us your Twitch stream, give us your social media, give us everything you got.
So my Instagram and Twitter, just my name is Ariel_Powers23. And then my Twitch is PowersThird. That's my name. My gamer name is PowersThird. So everything else is just my regular.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. We can't wait to see your tournament in August as well.
Thank you for having me.
You know how they say you don't miss something until it's gone? Thankfully, the wait is over because it's all back. Well, with a slight twist. It's the game you love, like we've never seen it before. 22 teams, all in one place, ready to make history. It's a whole new game.
The 2KMC has arrived, and it's time to check in on what's happening in NBA 2K20. Starting with your upcoming 2K Compete event schedule. Yeah, take a gander. Get in the neighborhood and play these events to wrap up and earn some BC. Now, let's check out what's going down in my team. The GOATs have arrived. Pick up 9 new GOAT cards, plus second chances at our prior special GOAT cards. The greatest pack of all time. Are you ready for NBA 2K21? Right now, defeat this year and next year's cover athletes in a Moments Challenge for 21 tokens and earn a special pack that will be waiting for you in NBA 2K21's My Team. You have until Friday, August 28th, 1 week before NBA 2K21 releases, to get this done. The Triple Threat Vault has been updated. 4 Galaxy Opals are available now in the vault. Tiny Archibald, Terry Cummings, Tommy Heinsohn, and Lenny Wilkins. And keep your eyes posted on social media for the latest Players Club locker codes from NBA players. Until next time, 2KMC out.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking with community members as well as 2K devs about NBA 2K21. Woot woot.
We've been asking the community members about what they're excited for with the new game.
As well as devs, and asking them what we can expect. And here at 2K TV, we bring together the NBA 2K community as well as the NBA 2K devs.
That's right, so let's see what happens when we take gameplay director Mike Wang and mix him up with Agent Zero. Check it out. I bet you're all wondering the same thing. What is NBA 2K21 all about, both current gen and next gen?
So we're going directly to the developers to ask.
Gameplay director Mike Wang joins us here on 2K TV. Mike, how are you?
Hey, it's great to see you guys.
How has development been staying at home during this tough period?
Oh man, it's been a whirlwind. I mean, I think at first it was a little bit rocky. We're all trying to learn the ropes, and over time it's gotten smoother and smoother, and now we're pretty much 100% efficiency, and we're going strong.
We're so excited to have you back on the show as always. But Mike, I know you can't give away everything, but the big question has been, is next gen just going to be the same game but 2.0? What can you tell us?
It's absolutely not, Alexis, and I think that's something that we're so excited about, is that we've actually taken the current gen version of the game and we split development between VC Novato and our studio in LA called VC South. And so they've done a great job just taking that game to the next level, while the team in Novato is focused on the next gen version. You're going to find that the next gen game is going to be everything that you have in the current gen version, but just so much more in terms of what you can do. The breadth of the title is so much more. There's so much more content, so much, it just feels completely different. So it's a very different beast. And, if you have the means, I highly recommend to all our fans to save up for that next gen version, because it's going to be a great one.
Now, Mike, with all this new technology, what does that mean for gameplay in NBA 2K21 for the next generation?
Yeah, and that's, whenever we have a new console year, that's something that always excites us as developers, because we're always able to look and kind of dream bigger. And for us, it just meant, faster processing. It meant more memory. Just the ability to do things that we couldn't do in last generation. And so for us, I think the big next step you're going to see is just immediately when you play the game, it's going to feel completely different. From there, we're able to just add so much more on top of that to make it feel even better. So,
all right, let's talk specific modes. Anything new that you can tell us about?
Well, we didn't want to unveil too much new stuff today with new modes. But one thing I will say is that fans of the WNBA are going to be very excited for what we're bringing to the table with next gen.
Obviously, the 2K community wants to know more about 2K21, so we wanted to invite one member of the 2K community on the show today.
Welcome, Agent 00 to 2K TV. Agent, what has been up lately?
I've just been focusing on content, to be honest with you. That's really been it. That's been my life. Every moment from when I wake up to when I go to sleep, I'm just working on some kind of different video. Mike, you've been ghost, man. We've just been like, man, where Mike at? We just want to hear something from Mike.
I can either tweet or I can make a game, my man.
Word, and we'd rather have you making the game. I bet.
Agent, as we come to a close on 2K20, what was your favorite part of that game?
Honestly, my favorite part is just playing with my friends at the end of the day, but I'm on the park most of the time anyway. So I'm just looking for new park experiences. Actually, this is mad underrated, is team up. I found out I like team up because I never really played on that side of things. And I played a game with you, LD, and I was like, man, this is a genuine good time. And yeah, LD, you put me on. I'm not gonna lie, you was out there balling with Kobe.
Yeah, we got those W's, Agent. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're representing the 2K community right now. If there's anything you could ask Mike, what would it be?
It's all gonna be things he can't say. Like, when's it dropping? Like I need to know everything, man. Like, hey, Mike, just want you to know you are appreciated. I know the devs don't hear that all the time, but I know you be working day in and day out.
Appreciate it, Agent. What kind of questions are you asking specifically?
Like, yo, when's the game release? Is it gonna release for PS4? When's the PS5 gonna release? Is there gonna be gameplay differences?
Well, I can't talk about release dates yet. A little bit later than usual, let's say that.
Yeah.
For next gen, we're talking next gen. Gameplay differences, there's going to be a lot. There's some similarities between the two, but they share the same kind of DNA. But next gen just has a lot more of everything.
What's been your focus going into the year?
How can we make the game fun? I know that sounds kind of dumb, but a lot of times from the dev standpoint, we're like, how can we make the game more realistic, or how can we make it look more like what we see on TV? And sometimes those things aren't equal, right? Sometimes a really fun game is not necessarily the most realistic game. So we went to through a lot of just different meetings and the design ideas of like, well, what's not fun in 2K, and we got called out by some NBA players of what wasn't
like
fun.
badge grinding,
that kind of stuff. Like throwing the ball away on cherry pick passes.
Right.
Things you didn't have control over.
That's dope. Actually, you're saying exactly what I like to hear. And this is the first time for you guys in a while where you had like a generation jump. Is there anything like you're real excited about?
There's some really cool stuff with movement, I'll say that. The movement and the feel of the game from current gen to next gen is like this giant leap. And on top of that, I'm not a graphics guy. I'm not an artist. But when I look at it as a fan of the game, I'm like, man, I'm blown away by what that team has accomplished too. So it just looks incredible. Like the lighting looks crazy, the details and the texture of the skin, everything just looks so lifelike.
That's awesome, man. I'm not gonna lie, you get me excited.
So Agent, you've been really vocal about gameplay in a lot of the videos and the content that you create. Play a lot of Pro-Am, you play a lot of Park. What's one thing you want to see improved on from a gameplay standpoint?
There needs to be like a variety of like effective animations. What I saw happen a couple times in 2K20 was when there was something like that behind the back, everybody was spamming it. When that was nerfed, it's like now there's really nothing to use. I prefer if there was more effective animations than no effective animations, if that makes sense. But Mike hit on the point a little bit earlier, is it's a video game. And I know the balance can be kind of difficult sometimes because it's a simulation game, you want it to be like real life. But when I am playing video games, I'm playing to have fun. Honestly, I like it when the game is more fast-paced. When the game is a little bit slowed down, it kind of just feels like, man, those aren't, like, they need to be NBA players, they're athletic.
No, I mean, that's a good point to have, but it's always about coming back to the fans. And Mike, now this is your chance to ask Agent a question, maybe about gameplay or 2K20 or 2K21. What's on your mind, Mike?
This idea of esports. I know a lot of people complain about dice rolls and missing full whites. Like, do you think that's something we need to go like to the extreme with? What I'm scared of, I guess, is like we make team Pro-Ams.
Mob, what up, Fredo? What up,
You
Reese?
don't get it.
Hey, man.
You'll miss.
I was up here saying we're gonna do the park. Y'all ain't answering me, man.
I just divide it up. I mean, that's what a lot of games do. So it's like, when you're choosing, you log into the games, like what difficulty you're gonna play on. It's like if there's a fun, unranked mode where it doesn't have to have a huge skill gap, you just in there have a good time with your friends. And when you go ranked, it's like, oh, now we getting serious. Like, you can't mess up your release in the ranked mode. I feel like that's the only way to keep like both sides of the people happy. The casual people that just want to hop on the game and have fun, and the competitive guys who are in there to try and get as good as humanly possible. I think you knew that though, Mike.
Yeah. It's like to hear it.
Last thing, Agent, if you had one thing that you could wish for in NBA 2K21, that would be
proximity chat, because it's realistic, it's incredibly fun, and if you're worried about the toxicity, there should be a mute feature. I've been begging for it, man. So if it ends up in the game, I'd be the most excited person ever.
There it is. Agent 00, thank you so much for joining us today on 2K TV. Mike, thank you as well. Every time you're on, we are all listening and paying attention.
Thanks so much for having me. It's exciting being here and seeing you guys. Taking a little break from work, but I'm going to go back to it right now.
Yeah, it was awesome, and thank you so much for talking to the 2K community. I know they appreciate that so much, and like they said, OGs recognize you, we all recognize you, you're doing a great job, and we cannot wait for next gen and this next 2K21 launch.
Appreciate it, and we hope the community loves all the effort that's going in, because there's going to be some great stuff for them this year.
I am here joined by Snipes 2430, the most My League online wins. Snipes, how are you pulling off all these W's, man?
Man, I don't know, man. It's hard work and dedication. I'm just putting in the hours and that work. Definitely in the gym, getting a shotgun.
Definitely. So what kind of setup do you have when you play My League online? Like, what are you doing with your friends, with people you play with? Like, how does that look?
I set my team up with whatever players I happen to have on my team. I just set it up to the best way it's going to work for the team.
Do you guys use current players or historical?
All right, let's get it.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your New York Knicks.
Get hip or get stoned.
Bring it.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed and letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, DA. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Brooklyn. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, I think for New York, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett is out there with Turner. Then there's Bull. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Ramsey in at the power forward position. And looking at the Nets, LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Kaminsky out there with Jordan. And it's Chile in at the one. Clark right around the halfway mark, and some players starting to feel a little bit beat up, taking those bumps and bruises. Is it hard to decide which injuries to play through versus the ones that make you sit and miss a game?
You know, I don't think so. If you're a younger player, it may be a little more difficult, but as you've spent time in the league, you know your body. You understand what's an ache and a pain and something you can play with, or an injury that really hampers you. So I think as you mature in the league, it becomes much easier to know what's an injury and what's something that you can work through.
That word tolerance becomes pretty important, doesn't it?
Yeah, and everybody's a little different in that regard, Kevin. Some guys have a high tolerance, others have a low or moderate. But again, it's about knowing your body.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the miss by Bol. Down low, and the basket by Kaminsky.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
Outside Turner. And Jordan sends it back. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Chile. Got a hand on it. Turner looking around. Stolen by Durant. Turner with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that one falls for Turner. Both free throws good from Turner. Now Levert, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Passes it to Chile. High arcing shot.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
It's the Nets now, following the score by New York. The three from KD. And Ball pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Barrett. No good there. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Tremendous versatility for Karis LeVert, offensively, Clark, and defensively. He can play multiple positions.
Well, I like that about him too, Kevin. 6'7", he's a gifted scorer, can make plays when the ball is in his hands. The Nets have a number of ball handlers, and that's what Coach Kenny Atkinson believes in. Let's get a lot of guys that can make plays and do it for each other and together, and we've got something good.
Here's Chile following the score by New York. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Kicks it to Ball. Brooklyn with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Chile surveying the D. Over Turner. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Nets ball.
Hey, Fredo, I promise after this one is part, bro. I promise, bro.
It's LeVert on the wing. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Outside Turner. The pass to Porter. New York moving the ball around. Bull can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. LeVert with a wide open look. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I find LeVert to be at his best when he's in rhythm. When he's pulling up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Turner with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Bull. He can't get it to go. Jordan with some nice D. And here's LeVert. All sorts of time. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Ball. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging 23 points per game, 14 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
A nice shot by LeVert.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Here's Turner. And that one hits back iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Durant for 3. That one's not going to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Bull with it. He's picked up by KD. And that one's good by Porter.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Left side, KD. Pass to Chile. 6 on the shot clock. The Knicks pull it in.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Chile. Turner covering. Pass to Kaminsky. He kicks it to Durant. Over Porter. Back to Kaminsky. Puts up a 3. Porter pulls it in. The Knicks with the lead. Turner, the bounce pass. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Chile. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Durant. There's the pass to Chile. 16 feet away. Not going to go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life, to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
For Kaminsky. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Hamilton subbed in for Karis LeVert. And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 7. Hamilton outside. Pass to Chile. Clock at 6. They get it again. Outside Jordan. To end the run. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Now here's Turner. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Utah.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the score by New York. Pass to Chile. Passes it to Hamilton. Here's Jordan. Here's Harris. And Cantor pulls it down.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And the basket by Knox.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one is good.
You know, guys, Harris has proven to be more than just a shooter. Harris also comfortable finishing over aggressive defense.
And Turner kicks to Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harris passes to Chile. To the middle. Here's Felder. And it's sent back by Turner. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Chile. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hamilton left side. And there's the pass to Chile. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Felder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Turner with the steal. Aldridge up on top. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, Marcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Hudson's checked in for the Nets. And he makes the first but misses the second. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over. Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Thomas checked in for Damian Dotson. On defense, the Nets. It's a 13-point game. Turner passes to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Cantor finds Thomas. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hudson. They need this one. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Knox. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Now here is Hamilton. Last time, 14 points for him. Hudson scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Turner passes to Knox. Back to Turner. Some nice passing by New York here. From past the arc, Knox misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Inside, takes it from 10. The shot by Turner, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Hudson. The Knicks pull it in. Turner inside. He's got 6. Here's Cantor. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and the versatility this roster has.
I like our depth. I like that we could play, we could play big, we could play small. We can match up with a lot of different teams. And it's just a matter of us going out there and playing consistent basketball. It's easier said than done.
It's clear KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here. But you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Jordan is out there with Felder. Then there's Hudson. Then it's Joe Harris. That's Hamilton in at the shooting guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Jazz had quite a performance. He had 30 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Kaminsky is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris looking it over. Pass to Felder. And it's blocked.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Turner. To the inside. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Hudson, and it's sent back by Turner. And he's able to get it back. Hudson. The Knicks leading by 16. Now the dish to Cantor. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hudson against Thomas. Harris outside. Fires the 3. That one misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after Enes Kanter's miss. There's the 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And so here is New York, 13-point lead. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Lays it up off the glass. Cantor's got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Turner against Hudson. Turner comes with the double team. Hudson the pass to Harris. Comes up empty down low.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor.
Oh, that was terrific.
Good.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here is Harris. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hamilton against Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hudson kicks to Hamilton. This one for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
To the paint. Here's Turner. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hamilton dishes to Hudson. Pass to Kaminsky. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Thomas gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Timeout called, the Nets. Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor.
With Kevin Durant, he real quiet in this game. I can't hear you, Kevin. Kevin even play over there?
One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about that three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. It's terrific. Shealy with the bucket. Here's Turner. He's got 12. Down low. Here's Bull. The shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Ball. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Shealy, a pass to Durant. With the shot. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now here's Turner. He's tightly guarded. Count that one. He has 6.
Assisted by.
Here's Shealy. He's got 5. Passes it to Hudson. Knicks with the rebound. Now here's Turner. And the pass to Ramsey. The rebound by KD.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Hudson. 11 points in the game. Over Barrett. It's deflected.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for New York. 17-point game. Turner passes to Barrett. Can't cash in from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Ramsey, and the layup is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Durant. 14 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
New York leading by 19. Here's Turner. Deflected by KD.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barrett. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the one in the first.
Shealy, a pass to Kaminsky. Pass to LeVert. To end the cold streak, Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Jordan, he's checked in for Hudson. And a switch here also for New York. Dotson's checked in for Michael Porter. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
All right, John, I was waiting for you because I was saying when he was up.
And the rhythm.
Fredo ready too. He hit me like,
numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an expressive heat to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here's the fast break. Here's Dotson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's KD. The Knicks making the shot. Shoots over Turner. No good off the back of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dotson can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And it's LeVert missing. New York leading by 23. And you look at Karis LeVert, Clark out of Michigan, 6'7", and a tremendous athlete.
Kevin, he's one of my favorite players over the last handful of years coming out of college. He had some injury issues his last 2 seasons at Michigan, but he's an excellent two-way player. Outstanding energy and aggressiveness, and makes all kinds of plays at both ends of the floor and plays the game the right way.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Knicks making the shot. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Cheely. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Barrett wide open, he fires. The shot comes out, and it's the Nets taking it the other way. Turner up top. He's got 12.
2 minutes to go in the
Pass to Dotson. Turner with it. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Passes to Cheely. The baseline jumper goes down. Cheely's got 10.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Jordan against Turner. Watson in the corner. Back to Turner, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And I think for the Knicks, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Basket counts. Cheely's got 9 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For New York, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Felder's checked in for Frank Kaminsky, and Hamilton subbed in for LeVert. Now here's Durant. And stolen by Aldridge. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Dotson. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Dotson's got his second basket of the night.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Knicks lead by 20. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nets trail by 20, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Barrett. He's out there with Turner. Michael Porter's out there with Bull. And it's Ramsey in at the four-man position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Chile, and it's Kaminsky, top of the key. To the inside, Chile with the bucket. Chile's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nets.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pattern. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw
somebody pick DeAndre Jordan
in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
I'm on PS4, buddy.
A lot of different ways, Clark, to construct a roster. What would be your preference as a general manager? Any direction you might want to go?
Well, obviously, if you have an opportunity to get an outstanding franchise-type point guard or versatile wing player in today's game, I think those are the pieces that you really need to start with.
Because there's so much spacing and so much switching on defense.
Exactly, and I failed to mention a two-way player at that wing spot who can defend multiple positions but also has a pretty strong offensive skill set.
And so he hits both. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Nets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That's good from Durant.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable score.
Count it.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Here's Chile. Turner covering. Chile, the pass to Kaminsky. He dishes it to Durant. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Brooklyn converted. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Here's Chile. He's got 16. KD with it. Now guarded by Porter. Over Porter. Nice D from Porter.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Barrett, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Shealy, the pass to Jordan, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Clark, when you think of athleticism, specific, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Hudson's checked in for the Nets. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Turner passes to Ramsey. That one drops for him. He's got 12.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Outside Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through. The Knicks leading by 16. Now Turner. He's got 19. Dishes to Barrett. There's the triple. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, Katie doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
Now, here's Porter. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Back to Turner. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Turner's got 7 now in this quarter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Shealy. He's got 16. Launches it. That shot, no good.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Barrett, no good. Nets trail by 16. Inside. Shealy with the bucket. Shealy's got 18 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the miss by Michael Porter.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
The Nets making a switch here. Hamilton's checked in. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Knicks. Now here's Turner. He's got 21. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Here's Hamilton. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Hudson. He's got 11, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Enes Kanter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been aggressive.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Felder's checked in for the Nets. And a switcher also for New York. Knox is checked in.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now here's Turner. He's got 23. Here's Hudson. Hamilton right side. Durant trying to break free. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Hamilton. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Hudson the pass to KD. Jacks up a three. No good from Hudson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Thomas with the ball. Now Hamilton defending. Tries again. Cantor off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
No good from Hudson. The Knicks leading by 16. And it's Turner off the drive. And Turner with the slam.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
It's the Nets now, following the score by New York. Now the pass to Harris. Pass to Felder. Knicks with the rebound. Cantor's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Turner. Pass to Knox. Clock at 6. Back to Turner. For the three. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. From the arc. The shot. No good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Thomas trying to break loose, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Shooting for New York.
And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Kaminsky is checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Hudson. And then for New York, Wagner, he's checked in for Cantor. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Thomas. Now here's LeVert. He has 6. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Up again.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Timeout called the Nets.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. To halt the run. He's off on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Harris on the double team. Aldridge left side. To the middle. Stolen by LeVert. Hamilton right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Looking here at some numbers for Turner. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. How about 43 points per, 20 assists, and over 4.5 steals a game? And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboards.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
That's good from Hamilton. Hamilton hits both of them. 1:53 left to play in the third. To the paint. Passes it to Wagner. Here's Knox. The pass to Dotson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Nets trail by 20. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Oh, my goodness. That is breathtaking.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's LeVert. 6 points for him. Poked loose. Kicks it to Hamilton. Pass to Felder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's LeVert, and it's sent back by Turner. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Wagner. And that one, good. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's Hamilton. He has 7. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. And the foul called on Dines. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That's good from Harris.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
New York calls timeout.
Fans, the bottom section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the hottest. All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your next dancers. There we go, fans. That was your
second free throw, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
LeVert from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 9 points.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep, a quality shooter when given room to fire.
And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Felder is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Chile in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn, and he gets it to go. 10 points for Bol.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
No good from Hamilton. New York leading by 22. Outside Turner. Clark, the max contract didn't exist when you were playing. Is it something that should be up for debate?
Well, it's a function of the economics of the league now, and in theory, there's some reasons why you have max contracts, because a guy has earned that opportunity, a way to keep a star player or max contract player with the same team, I think is part of the reasoning behind it. I mean, debating it and talking about it is probably something that makes some sense. If you're thinking about getting rid of it, I'm not so sure.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Jordan, he's checked in for Felder. It's checked in for New York.
At 7 feet tall with range, Frank the Tank is a great fit for the way the game is played today.
LeVert inside the line. Gets an open look and hits. New York shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Turner inside. Ramsey. He's guarded by Kaminsky. 6 to shoot. Shot from 16 and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
You know, the defense was on the shooter, but in the end, sometimes you just have to tip your hat to better offense.
Here's Chile. It's deflected. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And Turner with the slam.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Here's Chile. Turner covering. Now here's LeVert. And that's a foul called on Bol. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Porter's checked in for the Knicks.
Michael Porter.
LeVert up top. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic,
Wow.
because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Turner, no good. Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Chile again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Turner against LeVert. Pass to Ramsey. Back to Turner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
LeVert, he kicks to Kaminsky, and it's blocked. Porter finds Turner. New York moving the ball around. And too long on the shot.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Chile. Got a piece of it. Turner with it. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
Levert inside the line. And again, no good by Brooklyn. In the corner, Bull with it. Lets it go from deep. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Chile. Down low, Kaminsky. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
And Turner kicks the ball.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
So both teams making some changes here. Now Thomas. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, Jet here, man. I thought you guys came out focused and prepared. And once you built that lead, man, you never let up.
That's the beauty of this team, man. We try to never let up. And part of that's coach. He's always preaching. Stay focused on the moment. Take care of the things you can control. And we'll live with the results after, you know? So we just keep our heads down, trust in one another, and look to play a complete game.
Well, you guys listen and are very coachable.
That's the great thing about this league. It's constantly changing. So just look at all of those so-called unicorn picks. You know, guys like Durant, and Porzingis, and Zion, and Simmons, and Embiid, and Luka. Giants who can play like big men who can rain threes.
Shoot the rock, big fella.
Yeah, so don't be so sure you know what's going to happen in the future. You know, everyone thought you had to have a Curry a few years ago. Now, you got to have a big guy who can shoot, or maybe not. The league is unpredictable, and that's something we should all be thankful for.
Strong agree, and change keeps things fresh.
Yep. You know what else is fresh?
The banger we're about to play for our listeners.
Absolutely right on, Hornet. Time to play some more music. This is Hack and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your New York Knicks.
Get hip or get stumped.
Hey, my boy in there already. Let's go. Damn, John, hurry up, bro. Schmack. Schmack. Kevin Durant had 14 points where he was at. He averaging 37 points this season. Smack him. Smack. 0 for 5 from the arc. Michael Porter, good job. Michael locked him up. God damn. 26 and 0 on them Pistons. Alright, John, I'm in here, bro. Alright, John, I'm about to go ahead and get some Gatorade, cop some basketball cards, and we're about to fuck niggas up.
Hey, good to see you. What can I get started for you today? Great choice. That's a difference maker. I'm good to go. Thanks for your help. Anytime.
Court Conquer right there. We over there on Court Conquer. We about to go get right. Man, the court's empty.
Great to see you again.
Yeah, you too. What's going on today?
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Okay, I think I got it. I'm gonna take that.
All yours.
Yo, John Doe, where you at, bro? I don't see you nowhere, bro. What's up? What's up? Where you at?
People and folk, and they say that boy be spitting that fresh, and he's smart as a professor. Yes sir, sitting right next to a book and a ballad of you better use. One time for the freedom of speech.
I did, bro. I sent that to you, bro.
Just give to the fifth of the. I already did. Close your mouth and pray to your Jesus. That's why, cause it's lie. So I say,
why did you destroy it?
Never get rich, but I never, cause I made it here by God.
Nah, I'm in your session, bro. It say friends in the session. It say you in here, bro. You look on the stream right now. It say you in here, bro. Friends in the neighborhood, you right there, bro. There your ass go. There your ass go. You was playing with these bum ass niggas. That's what happened. Oh, you got a pointy. Fredo in here? Yo, Fredo, join up if you watching the stream, bro. I sent the invite to you one time. Yeah, we over here, John. Come on. We got the center right here, too. We sit right here. We got 2 finishes. What's good, my boy? What's good, my boy? What's goody? Shit, we gotta get on some Call of Duty too, though, man. You already fucking up. Been waiting for you for the longest. I'm like, when this motherfucking go on? Motherfucking. I already know how it go, cause I'm like, man, look, man, everybody don't play duty. You know, you gotta have your pair, man. My pair is fucking you and Reese. I'm getting, well, y'all 2 niggas right there. I'm getting them dubs. Dubs is coming. Dubs. Need Fredo too. Plunder our shit. You already know that. Need Plunder. I need you, Reese, and Fredo. Yeah, that's a scary sight. That's a scary sight. Yeah, I think Fredo busting shit down. This nigga got off though. Shit, this shit don't work for us. We could jump up there. Shit almost over. The center stepped off. He a bitch. Yo, man, get your bitch ass out of here. That nigga a whore. He walked off. He a whore. We need the center. He a whore, bro. We need the center, bro. That's super hot. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I see him. I know I passed this motherfucker on the court already. Shit, we ain't got no center. We gonna get our ass kicked right here. He ran around them niggas. He ran around. Damn. That's what I'm saying. What they mean court conquer? Them actual basketball players? Oh, these NBA players right here? God, that nigga look like Kawhi. These the real players? Oh, wow. That's a computer? I'm about to kick Paul George ass then. Fuck you talking about? He about to slap. He about to kick Paul George ass. I don't know about Kawhi, but I'm on PG. That nigga soft. That's what I'm saying. I'm definitely about to have him looking like. I ain't giving them a chance. They playing. He playing. He want to do all that Jason Williams shit. Yeah, that sham got to get you cooked every time if you don't know what you're doing. Damn. Five. That's crazy. Man, I'm about to beat these niggas' ass. Don't forget to give us a follow, like, subscribe. Oh, he laid him, dog. That's over for him, ain't it? Yeah, cookies. Don't tell me they about to do a dance on him. Oh, that's cold. Oh, nah, Kawhi grimy. Kawhi is grimy. Kawhi. They didn't even know that nigga had a soul. That nigga Kawhi cool. We got a PF. Let's go. We about to break him up. I am the giant. It's early, bro. You gotta do anything to stay active, man. Hey. I'm finna slap him up. Hope it's worth it. But it's perfect. Cream City, nigga. Let me see what time it is. I'm getting buckets out here. 98 overall. And I'm fresh on the court. I'm about to go in. Come on, y'all. Oh, nah, Kawhi, you sweet. Oh, they gave me PG like I told you. PG, you sweet. We gotta play the fucking Clippers. I'm finna break y'all niggas up. Oh. Nah. Oh. Oh. And what? Oh, nah. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, shit. Got that. We took that. Run that shit up there. Run that shit up there. Where John at? Fuck you mean? Where the power forward? I see you. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. I see you. Oh, he got that board. He got that board. Ah, good bucket. Oh, shit. Damn, I go caught that. Oh, what the fuck, cuz? No, that was a setup, cuz. What the fuck is he doing? That nigga straight working on us, bro. Stop playing with me. Oh, Paul, what you doing? Oh, yeah, stop playing. Yeah, I gets busy. Y'all gonna hack me. That crossover quick. That shit quick. This nigga can't pass. He can't pass, cuz. That's the second turnover, cuz. Damn! Always a nigga costing shit. Oh. Oh, shit! As soon as I said that. Nah, I can't. Yo, my nigga John that gun. That's hot potato out here. Oh! Damn. Damn. Yeah, I thought he was going. Oh, that's all. That's all. Damn, I ain't know they was coming like that. Them first couple of bad plays get their ass that momentum. Who man is that? Oh. Oh. Come on, how the fuck he still on me though? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Back door. Back door. Come on. What the fuck? Oh, nah, hell no. Come here. Fuck you. Oh, Kawhi's a bitch. On everything, Kawhi a whore, bro. That nigga disrespecting us, bro. Damn, we ain't getting no boys. Hell no. No, hell no, hell no. What the fuck? That was good D though. That was good D though. Nah, you good, bro. Close that. Yup. You can take that three. Nope. Close that. They playing that D. Yeah, they playing that D, cuz they playing that D. Lockdown. Yeah, Scope the GOAT is a gamer, Jesus. Good block, yo, but they, you know they gonna get that off. Good block though, bro. They dogged this. I ain't have shit. I ain't do nothing. 0-0-0, nigga. Not Kawhi, bro. Not Kawhi, bro. That's a lot of dancing in this game, bro. Niggas really kicked my ass, man. I didn't get shit. Damn. Shit, we could try again though. I ain't back down. Damn. Hell no. God damn. What kind of spin shit was they? Did a whole spin on me. Oh, we done. Let's go get on the duty, yo. Fuck that.